Next one, Fever and Liberty here, Mindy. The Liberty up to 13.5, and the total 171.
Well, I'm going to be on the Indiana Fever here. If I take a look at them statistically, they're really, really close to this Liberty team. And I think this is the one that went to overtime last time. If I believe with the Boston last second three that she was surprised even went in there. But ultimately, I think they wound up winning by a handful, like 6 or so. So I think the spread's a little bit too high for me. I'll take all those big points. I mean, look at the Liberty is sixth in scoring. Right behind right behind them is the Fever. They're seventh in scoring. Again, the Fever's doing better than what they had last year, right? Fifth in field goal percentage, second in total rebounds. That's right behind the Liberty. I mean, these guys play statistically really close. I think it's just going to take a little bit of time to get the cohesiveness, and of course, it's hard to guard. Brianna Stewart. Just saying.
Yeah, the Fever. Look, it's been disappointing, but if you look in general, am I here?
Yeah, you were a little pixelated, but you're back.
Okay, thanks.
You're good.
The Fever are 12-3 as an underdog this season against the spread, and now the spread is already going up to 13.5. Yeah, look, I mean, these are two teams with opposite directions. Certainly, the Fever have been pretty crummy, but they cover numbers, and the Liberty, quite frankly, don't cover numbers. They've been covering a little bit better of late, but well, on the road, they've been covering a little bit better. They're 4-6 against the spread at home, 8-11 as a favorite, 3-7 against the spread their last 10. You got Fever just great at covering numbers. That hard trying team got 6-15 record, whatever it is. Liberty completely the opposite, but just seems like Fever gets the money. I've got to take the Fever with you.
All right, let's do it.
Especially if the line's going up like this. I think the Sharps are probably good. The Sharps will favor the Liberty. Maybe that's what the steam. I didn't see if it was steam or not. We've been doing the show, so I haven't checked. But
yeah,
that was a pretty sharp move to 13.5. No, I don't know. Is there an injury? I don't know if I'm too worried about Indy. I'd be worried about a couple of players. I mean, but Smith has been out for a couple of weeks now. They've been dealing with that now for a couple of weeks. So, okay, let's do it, Mindy. At 13.5, I think we can afford to take the Fever here in this one. Look, Wallace and Vivians, they try very hard. They can defend. All right, Fever for Blake. It's going to be on Fever. Thomas says, just gamble up. Alan says, Liberty don't guard consistently enough yet, right? Especially, I've been all over the backcourt. I don't know what Alan thinks, but I just think the guards they don't guard at all.
Guards are not guarding.
I'm calling out Ionescu and Vandersloot. They're all about
offense.
I don't want to say they're out there showing off. I mean, they're good, but they can be better. So no doubt Liberty going to win, says Thomas. The Fever, they're like the Oklahoma City Thunder of before.